Welcome back to Molly&Me, our first video for 2023. And we thought we'd do a little bit of a special one today because the date is the 8th of January 2023. And on the 9th of January 2022, Molly came to live with me as a 9-week-old puppy. So I'm going to give her a bit of a special tea tonight. So what I thought I would do is I would just show you the little tea that we've got. And I'm going to give her a roast dinner. Yes, a roast dinner. Now, Molly is on a raw food diet, or raw meat diet. And there's special ways you can do it. Now, you can either do it like in complete meals, which I generally tend to do quite often because I'm learning. But because I am learning, I thought I would get some help. And I thought, why not? So how do you do this? Now, what we have here is this. Now, dogs are allowed to eat this raw, but Molly won't. Because she doesn't like raw veg. So, but then the potatoes, which Molly loves these, absolutely loves these. During the summertime when I'm having lots of salads and whatever, I occasionally do let her have a little nibble on them. Or when I'm having fish, of an evening, then again, I will do a couple of extra for Molly. So, and really, this is so simple because what you do is just a simple piece of raw meat, and Molly literally just eats a lot. Now, one thing you should be very careful with on this sort of thing is that any meat or fish that you give, it needs to be, fish definitely needs to be frozen, stored as frozen for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And I believe it is the same with raw meats as well. This is to make sure that there's no parasites such as salmonella and other nasty things that she can't have, and it makes it like so she's not ill. So literally, it's just a case of putting that in there, and then what we've done is I've taken the time to do this. I've got clean hands, by the way, so we'll just dress that up a little bit. Now this will have to cool for a bit, and there we go. What I'll do is to make sure this cools down a little bit quicker, one-handed. Because what Molly doesn't eat of those potatoes, I will. Now, here's a trick and an art to with the raw feeding diet. What you need to do is you feed them 2% of their body weight per day. Now, Molly, at the last weigh-in of back in November, she was 30 kilograms. We're going to have an update in the next couple of weeks because she's due to go to the vet for her annual booster injection. So there we go. So with that, now I wanted to make some gravy, but unfortunately, you can do it for dogs. There is certainly a way, but unfortunately, I'm not. I forgot to get some bone broth. So we'll do that in another video so we can show you how. Oh no, that's a potato. So she's got enough potatoes. So yeah, so she eats all of this cauliflower and all of that, and it's so healthy. It's so healthy for her. And I may just whipped a bit of green stuff for me there. So yeah, so this is really all it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cold water in there because as you, I don't know if you can see this, camera picks it up, but it's still very hot, and that's been cooling for the last 5 minutes or so. So I stretch my arm out. You look at Molly. There we go. Because let's face it, Molly is the star of the show. So I've got some water there for her. So I was saying, can I just say that I need to make an apology, because I've noticed lately that I say the word so a little bit way too often. And I suppose if I was to do this with a script, I imagine that I would do this an awful lot better than I do. So, yep. See, I've done it again. One of these days, I'm gonna get you guys to count how many times I've done it in one particular video. So let's just make sure that it's not too hot for moles. No, that's fine. That's fine. So you can now, if you want to make bone gravy. Gravy suitable for dogs. There is a company that which I'll put a link to in the description, where they have all these different broths and things. It's all broth powders, and you can make up gravy from there. There's also where you can do it via bone marrow, if you're so way inclined. I haven't tried to make it up personally myself as of yet, but I will give it, as I said earlier, I will definitely give this a go. Right, so, I said it again. All right. Forgive me, it really is a habit of mine. Right, let's see what Molly does with it. Now, I may have to take it away and put an egg in there for her, because she do like an egg. Right, ready, Moles? Ready? Yes. And there we go. And does she like it? I think that means yes. So, thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share. Please share, because we really need the shares at the moment. And please subscribe, because we've got 120 subscribers now. I thank you so much. You've no idea how much it means to both me, Molly, not Molly because she's a dog, but for me, it really means so much to me. And I cannot tell you what, yeah. So thank you so much for subscribing. We've got a big year coming up this year, so we'll do another vlog in another couple of days, and we're going to take you through what our plans are for this year. Oh, on that note, it's bye-bye from me, and it's bye-bye from Molly. See you later. Click the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. There we go. Thank you. Bye.